Hey, everybody, welcome back to We Are the Batman. I'm Mike.
And this is Matthew.
And we don't do these very often because, well, we haven't really had reason to, but we're doing one now because of what it is. Okay, so the first trailer for Batman Caped Crusader Season 1 coming to Amazon Prime on August 1st has dropped today. I know we're a little bit late, but we have schedules. So we are doing this one on its own just for you guys. Don't get used to this. We'll see, but Maddie, you ready to watch this thing? I don't want to talk about it. I just want to watch it.
Let's go.
Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna put it in. I'm not even gonna edit. I'm just gonna put it in right there, and we're just gonna go. I got the volume down. Okay, here we go.
Asking the question on everyone's mind these days: what do you think about the Batman?
That's right. This whole city's gone to hell in a handbasket.
Well, he's breaking the law, ain't he? So they ought to catch that freak and lock him up.
I won't say it's gonna be easy, but catching criminals is what we do. So this one dresses up like Dracula, so what? We're gonna take him down. What do we know about this Batman?
He's been beating the tar out of muggers and dope peddlers out there the last few weeks.
I love the
He's mostly been
vibe.
seen at night driving that hot rod of his 100 miles an hour.
And now he's even attacking our brave police.
Good Batmobile.
This man is not a hero, he's a criminal. And his time in Gotham is up.
Mischief afoot, sir?
3 explosions in 2 weeks.
Ooh, I like the voice.
There's something more going on here.
He knows too much.
Name drop that shit.
Needs to get scratched.
The Kings don't run this court anymore. The Jester does.
Bang! We could be looking at
An all-out gang war on the streets of Gotham.
This is a losing battle. 100 other monsters will show up to replace anyone you take down.
Probably. But now they'll all know I'm coming for them.
I didn't realize it was going to be that time period.
That period, yeah.
Yeah, like I knew it was going to be his year one, but we're taking it farther back and going 40s, 50s kind of vibe.
I knew they were going vibe. I didn't know they were going like literal. I thought it was going to be like anachronistic or something, like modern day, but kind of like the original Batman the animated series. Like, it was modern, but it looked kind of retro. No, they're going full retro noir. Everyone's from Brooklyn for some reason in the 40s. Everyone, even if you're from Texas, you had a Brooklyn accent.
Yeah.
Good Batman voice.
Batman voice works.
And also good Batmobile.
All right. And Dietrich Bader as Harvey Dent. He only had like a line or two, but not the same. That's Minnie Driver as, I think that must be Minnie Driver as the female cop.
Oh, as the chief of police or whatever, or whoever that is. Because I think it's just Captain Gordon in this one. He's not the commissioner yet, so maybe she's the commissioner. Yeah. The reason we can't really say for sure is because there's not a Wikipedia for this show yet. We looked, there isn't one. There's an IMDb, which knows.
And IMDb only lists the people we know who they're playing. So Christine Ricci's list as Catwoman, Jamie Chung, Harley Quinn, Dietrich Bader, Harvey Dent, and that's it. Everybody else, the names are there.
Hamish Linklater is Batman,
McKenna Grace, Minnie Driver, Tom Kenny, of course. You have a lot
John DiMaggio, Jason Watkins, Crystal Joy Brown.
The mainstays that are in a lot of these things, but nothing else.
Well, we know for a fact whoever John DiMaggio is playing, we're not going to know until we see what he's listed as in the credits, because that man is a chameleon. And Minnie Driver, I don't know her as a voice actor. I mean, we talked about this last week, so but we can really gush about it in this, I guess. I don't know her as a voice actress really, but I also as an adult, I don't watch as many. I mean, not to say like I think animation's for kids, but I obviously don't get to as many animated movies because a lot of them are for kids. So
yeah,
maybe she has been and I don't know it. But I also feel like, again, they took some swings with this cast, because I don't think anybody on here is anywhere that we know of was anywhere on my radar for anything. So
yeah. No, dude, it looks cool. I mean, I like the retro feel, the retro, like it is definitely, it's not what you were saying. Like it's taken place in the past. And I think that sounds fun. And
he was using microfiche, man.
Yeah.
Did you okay, I'm going to assume the answer to this is yes, but did you mess with microfiche when you were a kid at all? Like in school? Yeah, okay.
I didn't mess with microfiche. It was all that existed.
Okay. I didn't want to assume. No, because for me, and this is, and somebody asked me when I told them that I had used microfiche, and they were like, "You're not that old." I said, "No, you got to understand. When I was in kindergarten in 1994 or 5, depending on the month, the public library was next door to my elementary school, and it was huge. So they would take us over there to teach us how to use the microfiche stuff. But then, like, within 2 years, it all got phased out. So like we learned how to use it right when they stopped. Again, born in 89, so I grew up in the transitional period. In with my mother and grandparents. So I literally grew. It was a weird time to grow up. So yeah, I remember that. He's got like the glass mirror map of Gotham. He's looking under action fibers under microscopes, and oh man, it's a different kind of Alfred, different look. Who do you think that? Do you think that was John DiMaggio?
Or Tom Kenny, one of those.
Maybe it was Tom Kenny. I can see it being Tom Kenny.
I mean, it's hard to say. Like I said, they only have the 4 top. I mean, the fact that McKenna Grace is in this, I'm really wondering who she is.
I know who McKenna Grace is because she's in those. I know her from the new Ghostbusters movies, and I like her as a young actress. I think she's very talented. I didn't mean to say actually like that. That sounds rude. But like no, she's a talented actress. Just from what I've seen, I know that the most recent Ghostbusters was fine, but she's good. If I had to put money on it, I'd say a young Barbara Gordon. If we've got Captain James Gordon in this, because not that she's a child, but like she's young enough and has like a young sounding voice, she could easily be playing like a young preteen, pre-college, preteen Barbara Gordon or some other. Probably not Poison Ivy. Because I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. It could be again. Diedrich Bader's playing Two-Face, and what a look! I like the look of this Two-Face, man.
It's a little different. It's not quite the green and normal. It's just scarred heavily kind of thing.
It gives me kind of what they were going for in The Dark Knight with Aaron Eckhart.
Yeah.
A little bit, you know what I mean? Like his face is just kind of deformed. It's not painted and colored. It's just kind of melted, really. I like that we're getting Clayface, and which we knew was coming, but also what looks like Firefly.
I think that's Firefly. Penguin was there.
A little bit of Penguin. Catwoman. We got the classic look for Catwoman. I like Christina Ricci's Catwoman voice.
Yes, I think that's definitely in for that.
Christina Ricci can do no wrong. I'm trying to think, was there any other ones anything else that really stood out? Again, good Batmobile. You know what the Batmobile looks like? It looks like Robert Pattinson's if it was finished.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You finished putting the casing on it. But it doesn't look too tank heavy. It looks like quite literally just a dope hot rod.
Yeah, a hot rod of that time frame.
I'd drive that car. It looks like what if Adam West's Batmobile was serious?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I love me the Bat Pimp Mobile, but I don't know, man. Anything else stand out to you from this thing?
I mean, I just like that they're committing to something different. And I think that's the big thing is I think some of these, like, look, between Batman the Animated Series, The Batman, and there's another Batman I'm trying to think of. Like, I mean, it was just Batman. You know what I mean? Like, there was just, The Batman's the kid version of Batman the Animated Series. Batman Brave and the Bold is the 70s version. So I think giving it a completely different look.
Yeah. I'm not editing that out.
Pardon me. That's fine. I think doing that, like giving it a really different thing, because I've never even, like, you saw him in that suit when they do flashbacks of Brave and the Bold, but he just had the suit on. It wasn't a different thing. So I think to have it.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, so just to have it be like this is a Batman from the era that he was originally created, and everything around him is going to be that, I think is totally cool and something different that we haven't seen.
Can I just say that suit looks good in action? Oof.
Yeah.
I was like, it looked good in the still shots. I was like, how's this going to look in action in the show? The animation looks crisp, man. It looks clean.
And they just released that figure too. McFarlane Toys has that original costume as a figure. I've been passing it by. I may pick it up.
I have the 50th anniversary Funko packed away right now because I moved, obviously, and I don't have them, but I have the 70. I have the anniversary one that's the OG suit.
Yeah.
In a box. It's just somewhere.
So I'll be interested to see how quickly people start cosplaying this version.
Hard. Oh, it's going to be happening. But between this and Has Been Hotel, there's going to be so much. Okay, let's talk about cosplay. Let's talk the new Harley Quinn. We got a little tease of Jamie Chung's voice, and she's scary.
Yeah, this is one of those. I'm going to watch this tonight with my wife and see if I'm like, hey, you've always, now she always does the original Harley Quinn because she can do the voice like spot on. But
one of these days you've got to get that on tape so we can put it on here. We need the people need to see this, Matthew Hasso.
I will send it to you here in a moment when we break for recording this.
I was going to say,
I'll just start looking for it right now.
The people demand it, sir. The people demand it. I really do want to talk about the vibe though. Like, it's not like, it definitely feels darker than Batman the Animated Series. Definitely feels darker than I think any animated show we've watched. Batman Beyond got a little dark, but people actually died on that show. But this was really, not just dark, but serious. Like, this is not a kid's show. Kids could probably watch it, but it's not a kid's show.
It kind of reminds you of like that first maybe 10 episodes of the Batman animated series when it was the prime time show.
Yeah,
were pretty dark. And then it was like, as it got a little broader, so it looks like they're going to dwell in it. And again, the fact that it's on Amazon Prime, they're not trying to cater to kids. Now, I'm sure there'll be a toy line for this. But
and it's rated TVY7, so I don't think there's going to be like blood, and this isn't going to be like adult animation or like or anything like that. And I don't mean like X-rated. I just mean like this isn't going to be violent and full of cursing. But I do think thematically it's going to be, not that there won't be jokes, but it's not going to be comedy forward.
No.
The comedy's going to be there, so you don't want to cry at the end of it.
Yeah,
like it's like the lighter side of this show is going to be when he catches the bad guy and the crime stops. It's like was there anything happy that happened? Yeah, he got the bad guy.
Yeah,
30 people died, but he stopped them. It wasn't 31. You're welcome.
And we have 5 weeks till this comes out, so I'm excited.
Oh, yeah, man. All right. Let us know down below in the comments what you guys think. Are you excited? Are you as excited for this show as we are? Let us know. Please check out everything else we have going on here. If we cover this show, will you guys watch?
That's a good idea.
Who decides if we cover this show? You do. Boop. All right, we'll see you guys again next time here on We're the Batman. Same bat time, same bat podcast channel.
Bye-bye.